Did we make a big mistake? I'm not sure. I'm going to leave that for you to make up your mind at the end of the video, but we had to make a decision where we wanted plasterboard and where we wanted wood. Now, it is a chalet, so we did want some wood to keep that chalet kind of vibe, but to go all wood, number one, is absolutely ridiculously expensive, and number two, we didn't want it to be a bit overpowering dark and a bit garden sheddy. So we've gone for a mixture of both. So on this floor here, on the first floor, all this back wall, which I'll show you in a second, is completely all plasterboarded. And then the rest of it here is with the wood cladding. Now this is an old wood that's been like repurposed. It's really textured, really rough still, but obviously looks quite new, but yeah, it's cool. And then downstairs we did in the bedrooms, we went for half and half. Now this is a bit where I think, did we make a mistake? Because we went for 2 walls in wood and 2 walls in plasterboard, and each bedroom is a little bit different with the layout. But in hindsight, do I wish I'd have just gone 1 wall? Potentially 1 wall of wood might have been better, but here are some examples from Pinterest of full wood versus plasterboard and wood. And stick about towards the end of this video where I'll take you downstairs and show you the results and you can see what you think. And in the meantime, let's rewind a little bit because we've had a lot of stuff going on. Here we are prepping for the ventilation system and thinking about how the pipes are going to run throughout the house. And then another huge milestone ticked off the list as the doors and windows started to arrive. You can see here, this is the framework for the big slidey doors and the glass panels that we're going to go in the next couple of days. But I can't wait to show you them in the full glory, and yeah, they really are stunning. So we've just had a massive delivery, and the delivery guy wasn't able to drive up the road because it's such a big van. So he's dropped the pallet at the bottom of the road, so we're just going to go and unload it and bring it all back up. But this is for the ventilation system, so let's start unpacking it. Summer, where are you? Summer? Huh? I hope it's not all in one section. Oh no, look, we can split it there.
Where?
So where the white bit is, we can take them off and then handball it up. Hope you've got some big muscles today, girlies.
Yeah.
Summer, show us your muscles.
Yeah.
Whoa! You're doing great, honey. I see you. Yeah. Right, so that's it all.
Hello.
Oh, that's a cool hiding spot. Well done, guys. High five.
I don't know if I can reach.
Oh, this is you too. So this is the box of bits that came with the pipework delivery. This isn't everything that we need, but some stuff's on back order because it were out of stock. But I have no idea what all these bits are for, but Taryn's worked it all out and they look like floor vents maybe. But yeah, so that's the next job, is to get this down before the shop guys come. So we're all at the house today. Taryn's got his thinking cap on. We've brought over all of the new delivery of pipework so we can make a start on that. Theo and Honey are actually helping Taryn out with some of his cables, and I'm pretty much outside with Summer at the minute, and she's talking to ants. I think we're going to scare him with that. He's coming, leave him.
Why he's not wanting to go on stick?
No, because you're scaring him, because you're a big giant and he's scared of you. Meanwhile, back upstairs, Taryn had a couple of little helpers, and what they're doing here is drilling a couple of holes in the floor so that they can insert these clips. And then what happens is these clips hold down the electrical wires so that when the insulation is poured, because it's a liquid, everything stays flat on the floor and doesn't float towards the top. The kids worked really well as a team, and they also love helping out at the house, which is really nice.
Is that electric?
It's for the electrics, yeah.
Can I see?
See what?
A photo.
Yeah. So when the concrete was initially poured on the first floor that evening, we must have had a little visitor. It looks like they didn't stay very long, but yeah, there's quite a few little cat footprints in that wet concrete that got left behind. So there's quite a bit of work involved in running all of these pipe work. First of all, he needs to drill quite a lot of holes. I think there was more than 10 through the 200mm concrete all the way down, because they'll run through some of the bedrooms, so the air will get extracted from humid areas like bathrooms and kitchens, and then it will go out, and then fresh air will get pumped back into areas like this. You can see on the floor there we've got a vent, and then also I think there's another 2 in here, and then into all of the bedrooms as well. Then this floor is pretty much finished. Everything has been run and secured down for pipework and cables in the GAN. Then the last thing to do in preparation for the floor is just to separate off the rooms with offcuts of plasterboard and wood, and fill in any of the gaps underneath. So this is my first time using a foam gun, and apparently I used way too much, so you can guess what happened next. Oh, it's run out now. Then it was pretty much the same for downstairs. Again, Tara needed to secure all of these cables, and there is so many. I don't even know how he does it. So I'm back at the house today, and I've got Theo helping, and today's mission is just to tidy up everywhere. Everything needs to get out. All the floor needs to be swept nice and clean and tidy for when the guys are coming in to pour down the insulation. And yes, we've got loads to do, this floor and the downstairs ground floor. And yeah, let's get cracking, let's get tidying up. All of these offcuts are just going to get stored because they're leftovers from the balcony flooring, but yeah, more wood to keep and move around. Now all of the windows and doors downstairs are made from wood. As per planning permission, we were not allowed aluminium, but upstairs they are made of aluminium but have a wood look finish. But on the inside we did go for anthracite because there were no restrictions on the inside, but they wanted to keep it as traditional looking as possible from the exterior. Now we are aiming to be in by September, but definitely by Christmas because we've given up the lease on the rented apartment that we're currently in. So once the flooring's down, it's only pretty much then the heating and also the staircase that are the big jobs to get done. The kitchen is minor. We've lived without a kitchen before in the previous one, but this time we do have our big oven and fridge freezer, so we should be absolutely fine. So as you can see, the wall behind me is enormous, and safe to say we didn't wood clad that one. We went for plasterboard, and I'm really happy that we did actually, because I think once it's got a colour on it as well, it will be really nice. We're not going to get this plastered, we're going to try and get away with tape and jointing it. So we've got all the bits and pieces for that, so that's my job for Monday. For next week I've taken the week off work, so hopefully we can get this done, because in about 10 days time the Plan Fluid guys are coming to pour down the liquid insulation before we lay the underfloor heating. So time is really of the essence at the minute, so that's the job for Monday. Gonna watch a couple more videos this weekend, YouTube it, and hope for the best. Hopefully I can crack it. I think it'll be fine, but yeah, come and check on progress with that later on, probably in another video. But yeah, you can let me know what you think of the results. So all the way down the bottom down there is the kitchen area. That is going to be plasterboarded, but we didn't get that done at this moment in time. We're going to do that at a later date because we still don't know what we're going to do about our kitchen yet. So that's just a minor for now. But this section here, we went for full cladding and I'm obsessed with it. I absolutely love it. I love the colour, everything. It just looks so nice. I'll take you around. So this is what it looks like from this side. These are the wall lights that have gone in. Obviously the windows and the doors. Yeah, this is a big milestone. This is a slidey door. This one here is a window, a very large window at that. This is the beam that I I brossed, and to be honest it is a little bit lighter than I would like, so maybe we might stain that at a later date. But look at those views, it's absolutely insane. And honestly, when you're in here, it kind of feels like you're still outside because there's that much light. It's stunning. So then we've got another window and then we've got another slidey door there. And then obviously two slidey doors at the bottom. That'll have doors on. This will be wood cladded as well before you go into the laundry room. Laundry room will just be plasterboarded. But yeah, this is going to be a big job. We need to get a harness as well for up there because it's a little bit high. I'm not the best with heights, but it'll be fine. But yeah, that is this room. Just not over that view. I don't think I'll ever get over that view. It's just good for the soul. So up here on the mezzanine, we just went for plasterboards there, because we've got all the wood on the ceiling, and yeah, we've got these little triangular shaped windows at the sides and then two ones in the middle that just open on a tilt. We're going to put a wall here for an office there, and then the bedroom will be over that side from that square window there and all of that. But once we've been down here and we look up, we kind of don't want to box it all off, so we're going to leave it up and plan for now and worry about this later, because we've got that much to get on with downstairs that the mezzanine is just going to take a back seat for now.
What do you want to know?
All your pipe work is, look at it all. There's so many.
You've got hot and cold filling the floor heating.
Yeah.
That's a spare one, that's not getting used now. That's a hot and cold coming from downstairs. That's the hot and cold that's going to go to the kitchen. That's the hot and cold that's going to go to this sink that's going here.
Yeah.
And then we've got all the electric cables that are going to go to a consumer unit here. These are for the heat exchanger that are just going to take the warm air from this laundry room. That's going to go to 160mm duct. This here is this for the extractor for the ensuite bedroom that's going upstairs. So that will just punch through the floor there.
Okay.
And then we've got, this is the extraction for this toilet. And then we've got two of these are for the kitchen. So they go across here, they go up there, and then we'll come into the kitchen.
Okay. From
upstairs. And then one of them, so two of them are extracting hot warm air from the kitchen.
Yeah.
And one of them is pumping fresh air into the bedroom.
Ah, nice. What's the difference between then the black and the green?
It would just, the blacks went down the hole easy. There's no difference other than shape. I wouldn't be able to get three of them oval ones in that.
Okay. And then we've got them coming out the floor over here. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. It's okay, we can wipe it.
And these are going to be floor vents.
Yeah.
Pumping fresh air into this dining area. And we've got the same again over there.
And then in the bedrooms we've got them, but in the ceiling, no floor ones.
So in the bedrooms downstairs, we've got them in the ceilings. We've got fresh air coming in the bedrooms, and then we're extracting the warm air out of the bathrooms.
From the en-suites. Nice. It's looking good.
How does it stay there?
The boards.
Yeah.
You screwed them in. Yeah. So much easier when they're plasterboard lifts, isn't it?
Is that going to be a TV?
Well, that's going to be our ceiling.
That's the roof.
Roof.
So we're down on the ground floor now. This obviously is the hallway behind, and this area where I'm stood now eventually will have a staircase at some point, fingers crossed. But we went for full cladding down here, and I just love it. I think it's beautiful, and the ceiling will be plasterboarded. We've got lots of spotlights going in there. For now, we've just got these little temporary lights up. Taryn's been running all these for the what's it called? For the ventilation system, like some kind of heat exchange thing, I'm not sure, but all those are run now. And yeah, I've got to finish off cleaning down here now today. Let's go take a look in the bedrooms now. This is the part where I'm not sure if we got it right, but oh, you can see the wood a little bit nicer there under the light. And I swear it changes colour as well. Like, I feel like it was quite a bit darker before, but it's already lightened up. So in this bedroom, we went for these two walls to be cladded. Now, this wall here, typically all of the back walls where the bed will be is usually cladded. So this is, the bed will go here, the bedside lights, etc. And then we decided to go for this wall in cladding too. And I'll show you the windows. So these are the windows that we've gone for. They do open fully like that, but then they also open tilt to, which is cool. The shutters outside we're keeping. They're in a bit of a sorry state at the minute, but the plan is to restore them and strip them all back and restain them. So hopefully we can do that at some point too. But this is bedroom. Can't remember what number it is on the actual planning, but this is Tia's room. Let's pop along to the next one. So this wall's actually covered up at the minute because he was drilling through the floor to send these green pipes down. But this one, we went for this one with the windows again, and then the headboard wall as well, because the girls' bunk beds will be going against this one. So we've got two opposite ends of these walls plasterboarded. I'll show you just from another angle. So you can see here the window. Yeah, we've got wood on this side, plasterboard, and then wood here where the bed's going, and then around again to plasterboard. Now these walls are getting plastered, hopefully in around 2 weeks time. So they will be plastered, and then I think I'm just going to paint them kind of like creamish colour, and then just accessorise with colour in other areas. And then the ceiling obviously is plasterboarded with more spotlights. Now I know this is covered up because I told you, but I'm going to take it down just to show you, because this wall is so nice, and I wanted to show you around the window frames because you get nice a little bit better in here. But this is what it looks like actually around the windows. And it's a different kind of wood. Oh, I've got a dirty screen, one sec. Let's go around to the next one. Actually, this one's really dark because we've got no temporary light in here, and then also the sun's moved round already. But you can see that this wall here and this one here is the ones that are cladded. The bed's going against this side, and then we've got this wall here that's plastered, and then this one will be as well, which is part of the ensuite. So there's not really much wall on that side anyway. Let's go check out the last bedroom. And this is the final bedroom on the ground floor. Quite a bit smaller, this, a little bit of a weird shape, but we can still fit here a double bed here. It will just go right up into this wall, so we won't have a bedside table at this side. He's got his little tiny window there, which I think is quite cute, and still lets quite a bit of light in, even though it's quite small. So we've got the two walls here with wood, and then the ensuite wall there in plasterboard, and then I'll just switch around because it's got like a little bit of a recess there, which I think is going to put a desk, or maybe the wardrobe might go there, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, that's it then for all of these rooms. Literally I scoured Pinterest for hours trying to find examples, and I'll pop a few on the screen now, as to do we go full wood, full plasterboard, or a bit of both. What do you think? Should we have just gone for that back wall where the bed goes with just wood and all the other walls in plasterboard, or do you think it works what we've done? I'd love to know your thoughts, and whether or not you would have done it the same or tackled it a little bit different. But yeah, that's about it. So now I need to crack on with the cleaning, and then it's ready for Tyron tomorrow to finish off his bits and pieces. Yeah. So this is what the windows look like from this side. So all of this bit down here is going to get re-rendered at some point. We did one, they're like the little brick effect on there, but we're not allowed, so we're just going to go for like an off-white render. So if you made it to the end, thanks a lot for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed today's video. The next video will be the tape and jointing, and then also there's another little bonus video coming where we head up to a lake near to the house and we cook our tea on the little camping stove, which is really funny. Don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe if you're not already. And if there's anything that you'd like us to cover in future videos, just let us know. But yeah, thanks a lot and see you soon. Bye guys.